Guys, it's your boy, Natural Disaster. Just wanted to take a few minutes and talk to y'all about what's going on with the Cavaliers. Some good moves that I think that they could make uh, to be better competition for Golden State. Um, you've seen that they signed Derrick Rose or whatnot, um, which to me, they signed him to back up Kyrie. Don't know how that's going to work out, but I'm going to speak as if I was the GM right now. If I were the GM right now, I would give Kyrie exactly what he wants and give him a trade. You brought Derrick Rose in. He's an 18-4-4 guy playing for the New York Knicks who really had nothing else going on. I expect for this to be the year that my Chicago Bulls regret trading Derrick Rose. I expect for him to come back and be very close to MVP Derrick Rose this year. I saw some spurts where it looked like he was back last year, and we just gonna see if he's able to build on that, and possibly earn himself another big contract. Now with Kyrie, I would give Kyrie what he wants. If I was the GM, I would give Kyrie what he wants, and I would trade him. And my landing spot, my number one landing spot, I would trade him to Miami. Why? Because he will be motivated to play in the East and to try to keep you from winning or going to another finals. So you get to shut that down and you have the opportunity to shut him down on that spot. Number two, I would trade him. 4 years ago, they traded someone because of Kyrie. I would trade him for that person. I would go and I would have to get some other shit back. I would have to get 2 second-round picks, or maybe a first and a second-round pick, depending on what they're willing to give. And I would go after Dion Waiters. I would want Dion Waiters. Number one, Cleveland could stand some shooting, some spot-up shooting. They could stand that, have some spot-up shooting. And number two, I feel that Derrick Rose and Dion Waiters more than make up for the point output that Kyrie brings to the table. Now, this also sets up another move that I would make if I were the coach. I would move. J.R. Smith is a great player, but J.R. is a better sixth man than a starter. So I would move J.R. back to the bench to come in as a sixth man. He does much better against the second unit than the first unit. And I think that provides opportunity. You're bringing a scorer off the bench, something that you've been missing for the last 3 years. You're bringing a scorer off the bench who could possibly give you opportunities to rest Derrick Rose, to rest Waiters, and to definitely rest Waiters, and to possibly give you opportunities to rest LeBron down the stretch if you're really trying to win a championship. So, those would be my moves short term right now. Also, it gives me cap space. It gives me cap relief. So, I would actually really think about making that move. It gives me cap space. It gives me some assets. I get 2 more draft picks to actually start rebuilding while trying to win. So that would be my move. You never know that, really, Miami could end up, Miami could end up in the cellar. You might end up with some really good picks. Or best case scenario, they finish 6th, 7th, or 8th in the East, and you still have decent picks, people to sprinkle around your team. I know that you gave up a lot of picks to get Kevin Love. You have to start making up for that. Like I said in my last video, I don't think LeBron is going anywhere or whatnot. I think that decision has already been made, and I think Kyrie already knew that. That's why he knows that Cleveland will never be his team. So that's why he's wanting to leave now. So I think those would be the moves that I would make or try to make, and I would let the chips fall as they may. That's all I got. Show off.